All right, so you said you was always talking in class,
Yeah.
and then my next question was, when did you start, being involved with, like, music? At what age did you start finding out you like to do music or that you like, singing?
I really always used to sing my whole life. I've been singing since I was a little ass girl. My dad know how to sing, so like we always used to sing and shit. But I started rapping and like writing my own music when I was a freshman with my partner in the car. Bro, I started rapping though.
Do you remember your first rap?
I got hella songs. I had like back then I had so much music. I done broke phones. I done lost music so much times. My style not even the same no more though. Like back then I really was on some fired up shit. I was a young bitch.
So how was your style back then?
Like I was on some little Kayla shit back then. Like I used to be on some fuck nigga shit. Like now I done been through so much shit. Now all I make is pain music. That shit crazy. Oh
so,
my soul.
Boom, you get to high school. You going through high school. I take it that you graduated.
Yeah,
so
I graduated from Legion.
So you end up graduating from Legion. What happens after you graduate high school? What direction do your life turn in?
Then I had a baby.
So at what age did you have a baby?
I got pregnant with my baby, with my daughter, when I was like 18. So I had my baby as soon as I graduated, right after I graduated.
So now you 18, you fresh out of high school.
Working and shit like that.
You got a baby. Now you get a job?
Yeah, I was living with my baby daddy mom. We was thugging over there. Feel me, for a little bit, then we got our own spot.
And then how was it being 18, knowing that now you got a child that depends on you? What was your thought process?
Shit, I was like, I gotta get some pay. For real, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, I gotta take care of this little baby. So now we doing hella hot shit. I ain't gonna lie. When we first had our first kid, we didn't really fully get it that we need to sit the fuck down. Yeah. We doing hella shit like, bro, the baby gotta get everything. The baby needs everything, so we just was doing hella hot shit. I ain't gonna lie.
So what was it that you was doing?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. We used to be hitting the stores with my baby in the car and my partner baby in the car. My baby daddy will watch the kids, and we'll go in the stores, and then for me we'll do a little shit like that. I ain't gonna lie. I hit the smoke shop for like the little wax pens. Yeah. We hit they ass with the baby. I know I had the baby in the car. That day, we got into a car accident that day, too. It was too much. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. We was fired up, though.
So tell me this, man. During all this time you got this baby, y'all doing this hot shit, did y'all ever come in contact with the police?
The day we got into the car accident, and the day we hit that smoke shop, is the day we got into the car accident. And we, like you get into a car accident, the police come and shit. But, like, they popped the trunk, and it was hella stolen merchandise. I was so scared. I already was crying and shit because my baby was in my arms when they crashed into us. I was holding my baby, so I already was freaking out and shit. Then they opened the trunk. I'm like, boy, I'm finna go to jail. It's over with. But they didn't even take us to jail though. I ain't gonna lie.
So then what ended up happening? They just let y'all go?
They just my baby daddy mom finessed it. I ain't gonna lie. They just came. They like, yeah, that's they shit. They ain't even too much looking like that because somebody was bleeding and the other nigga broke both of his legs. So they was not worried about that little stolen shit.
So then after this incident happened. You said you moved out the house you moved out the house and moved into your own house. So now you raising a child in a 2-parent household.
And I was pregnant with my other baby too by this time.
So when did you find out you was pregnant with your other baby?
Like, my baby probably was like, my kids is 2 years apart. So when I got my own house and shit, I was already pregnant with my son. I was like 6 months pregnant with my son when I got my house. Yep.
So now you just moved into your own house. You got one kid, now you about to have another kid. Now what is life like for you? What is your thoughts?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, my baby daddy had me put up. So, like, I didn't really have to do too much. I was on ankle from stealing his shit
so
while I was pregnant.
So you was on ankle for stealing. So at this time, you've been introduced to the criminal justice system.
Yeah, so that's a little bit.
I'll take it that you ended up going to juvenile hall or jail. You didn't go nothing?
No. They just got a little ankle because they caught me stealing my baby first birthday. My first baby birthday. They caught me stealing at Target. Oh, bro. We was lashing their ass. they you know how that stealing shit go. They just take you to jail for one day. They ain't even keep it.
I'm playing.
It's a lot of shit on my film. Clip that out on myself.
But nah though. So
you know
in
bitches
that-
that steal though. Quit playing.
Yeah,
I see y'all.
So
I
you
get
myself.
it. Hey, my sister's in there. It's in the ankle too
So you end
though.
up getting on
Yeah, they just
ankle.
take you to jail for one day and they let you out.
Yeah.
So then, feel me?
And
Then like a
then
couple months later, they put me on
That'd
ankle.
be your first and only time going to running. I mean, well, having interactions with the
Yeah, I went to
criminal
jail when I
justice
was.
system.
I went to like Kiefer when I was a little girl.
How long did you doing Kiefer?
Like a month and a half.
And what was that month and a half like for you? You know, being a young woman locked up.
Shit, we was in there. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, I felt some type of way because my little sister was mad at me. My little sister used to be hella hard on me, bro. She was not. Like, I used to call my mom and shit. My little sister did not want to talk to me. She ain't want nothing, but
Yeah.
I don't know. So that little.
Oh, she didn't want to talk to you because you was in jail?
Yeah, she thought she was the big sister.
Yeah.
So she used to be trying to be hella hard on me and shit like, bitch, you the reason why you in here. I ain't gonna lie though, my dad used to come see me all of it was only 4 weeks. But he came see me every weekend. He bought me snacks every weekend, not gonna lie.
And so them the only 2 times that you ever been in jail?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do
All right, so then, like, I'm gonna take it back to you being pregnant with your second child. You say your father's child had you put up. So do y'all keep the relationship going, or what happened? Or how is your relationship going? Like, what is the dynamics of your relationship?
Like when I was pregnant, yeah. I mean, I was in the house. He was trapping. I ain't gonna lie, my baby daddy hit the casino for hella money and shit. So bought a car. We was trying to move to Arizona, but that never happened.
Why not?
Cause we just young. We don't really have no direction. Don't have no help for real. So it's just like motherfuckers just don't be knowing where to start for real. Kind of just scared to take that leap of faith.
So how did y'all begin to start figuring life out, or do it get harder?
It got harder for sure. I'm not gonna like harder for sure.
What happens?
Motherfucker gotta figure life out on their own. That's nobody else's
So how
job.
did y'all start figuring it out?
Shit, I ain't gonna. We had to separate. To be honest.
So y'all had to split.
Yeah, like yeah, basically.
So now that y'all split, is he around all the time or is he not around? And how is this affecting the kids? Or was you still pregnant with your second child? Or did you have
Okay,
your
I
second
left
child?
him about time, like before my son's first birthday. I left my baby daddy. That's because we was in a toxic relationship though. So, like, just not healthy. Feel me? Just ended up leaving him, put him on my house and shit. Like at first we had hella turmoil. No, I'm lying. At first, I ain't gonna lie. At first he was getting my kids every week and shit. But then when I got a new nigga, then he started getting his feelings about the nigga and shit.
So he started acting
He started
weird.
helping less and shit. Like, all right, he started acting hella. I'm not trying to bash my baby dad though, cause
No, it
my
ain't
baby
about
dad is good
bashing.
dad though,
It's
for
just
sure.
about, you know.
He just, niggas be a little pressured up. So
now how is this affecting your kids? Or your kids?
I don't know. I won't say like it's just hella they lost though, cause I ain't gonna lie. Like I was with somebody that was helping me with my kids, so it was like they still had support, they still had love. My son, he was just a baby, so he ain't really too much know about his daddy like that. When I left my baby dad though, I will say my son started wanting his dad. Like he never used to want him on his own.
Yeah.
When I left him though, he used to be like crying for his dad and shit like that. He never used to do that before.
And did you used to call his dad, or how would that go?
I used to call him hella heavily. Like, I'm not finna be hella extra out for no help. If I already sent you on some weird shit, I'm not finna just be hella overdoing it. But
And
either you finna come or you're not.
You said it was a toxic relationship. What did you, looking back now, what did you learn from that toxic relationship?
Then I need to calm down.
Oh, so you was a problem.
I could be a problem. I'm not saying I was the problem, but I need to calm down though. Like,
Yeah, so you was toxic, or he was
Like,
toxic, or y'all both was
we
toxic?
both was toxic, but like I can take responsibility for what I do though. I can't be speaking to what he do. Like, oh, I need to not get with niggas like that. Like, I need
Well,
to
I mean,
still.
you can, though, because it's like,
Yeah, but
if you dealing with somebody and
But
they
it's not-
doing things to bring out the worst in you, it's like,
I don't like that line. I heard that line from a sick nigga. That's not true, bro. Motherfucker can't bring the worst out of you. That was in you. That was already in you. You gonna let somebody else do that to you?
People.
I don't believe in that.
But see, you
I
gotta
don't believe in
understand.
that.
You gotta understand something though. People trigger you.
Yeah, but I won't even say that. Me and my baby daddy was just like we just was young though. Like what else? I just feel like it was nothing else for us to happen but that. Like,
Did y'all end up having a healthy co-parenting relationship? And then how did that come about?
yeah, we cool. Like, shit. We cool. I ain't gonna lie. How did that come about?
Did y'all both get tired of just, or did he,
I ain't gonna lie. This is hell. I don't want to say this in this interview. I'm like, I really like. I don't know what made us start having a healthy relationship. We just got on like over to terms.
Oh, go ahead and say the truth. Don't hide it.
Really like. Now that I'm by myself, I was really like, I left my baby daddy and I was in a toxic relationship with my baby daddy, like I said, but I left him and I got into an abusive relationship. So for me, leaving to be in an abusive relationship, the nigga really beating my ass and shit, now we just been on some cool shit ever since, to be honest.
So you endured domestic violence.
Type shit.
So how did that domestic violence affect you mentally?
Like,
Did it bring down your self-esteem, your confidence?
Like,
or?
yeah, in the moment, in the midst of it, like, I can't say, like, I can't act like it didn't. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was trying to break me, but I'm just too much of a gangster.
So what would you say to somebody that's going through a domestic violence relationship? What advice would you give them?
I ain't gonna lie, leave that nigga. If he put his hands on you once, he'll do it again. They don't just say that for nothing. They'll really do it again. If he put his hands on you, he don't love you.
Why, did he ever put his hands on you and then he told you that he wasn't gonna do it and it happened again, or?
Yep.
And you kept going back?
Damn, I don't like when niggas do that. I don't like when people do that. Are you victim blaming?
No.
When you kept going back, obviously, if he did it again, right?
No,
Damn.
he could have did it one time, then.
No, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga
did it again.
He did it again. He got worse and worse. My grandma told me he was gonna get worse and worse too. She told me that shit, man. And
So what was that final straw that made you say, you know what, I can't take this no more?
I can't tell. He tried to kill me, y'all. I had to put the nigga in jail. He tried to kill me. You feel me? And yeah, once I gotta actually send you to jail, it's rap for this.
Oh yeah,
I'm not even
anytime the police involved, it's over.
you gotta go.
So boom,
So, yeah,
he's in jail.
He put me in jail too, though. He told the police that I spit on him, I slapped his phone,
Oh,
and
so
they
you
took
had
me to
assault?
jail for that. Yes.
That's assault.
But I built out though. You feel me?
So boom,